Hey everybody, so I am here at Social Media Marketing World 2019 and I am with Mr. Dan Knowlton.
Hi.
So Dan was speaking here yesterday and shared some really cool tips and advice with everybody. Dan, maybe you could just introduce yourself real quick and let people know what you do and what you're all about first.
Sure, so my name's Dan Knowlton. I run a digital and social media marketing agency with my brother Lloyd back in the UK. Work with a number of different brands, lots of different industries. Been going for 4.5 years. We're a small team of 3 but growing, and that's about it.
And you've been killing it on the speaking stage recently too, right?
Cool. Yeah, no, that's definitely a big part of our strategy.
Right. So I wanted to ask you, before the camera started, I was going to ask you for one quick tip for agency owners and freelancers, how they can grow their business, how they can help their clients.
The trouble with one quick tip is there's no one quick tip you can implement to suddenly grow your agency or your freelancing business. Like we were saying, you've been growing your personal brand for a long time now. There's no one thing you've done. So my advice would be to develop a strategy where you've got a multitude of different things going on that all contribute to achieving this one goal. So let me give you an example for how we've grown our agency. We've got a number of things going on. Speaking at events is one. Strategically going to events and building relationships with the right people. Being practitioners ourselves, so being in the game and producing content every week, running our own ads, being in it and doing it all the time, constantly consuming new educational content to know what's going on in the industry. I used to write for Social Media Examiner, for Content Marketing Institute. That was a big step up for us to build up our influence in the industry. Producing regular content, we produce a blog every week. There's all these things that are going on, and when we speak to clients and say, for example, we recently started working with Eurotunnel in the UK. And when we spoke to the social media manager there and we're like, how did you discover us? Why did you choose to work with us? He'd been following us for 3 years and hadn't said anything. And he'd seen us go from doing okay stuff to going on that journey. So it's all these things that come together.
That's really cool advice, because I think, as you said, everyone is always looking for oh, I'm going to build out a chatbot, or oh, I'm just going to do this thing.
Yeah, do this one Twitter strategy and you'll suddenly get loads of clients. There's no one quick tip. It's understanding, and also patience, like we were saying as well. This stuff takes time. You're not going to suddenly implement one thing that you learn from these videos and you're going to suddenly be a really successful agency or freelancer. You need to do all of these things consistently over time and be patient. Be patient.
Yeah, that's awesome advice. Dan, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.